Another typical day at Boeing Field. As I returned to BFI after a fuel stop at Bremerton, just west across Puget Sound from Seattle, Boeing Field was in a south flow using runways 14 left and 14 right. The usual VFR procedure for arrivals from the west in that configuration is the Blake arrival, which I've shown in detail in other videos here at Bruce Air Flying. That procedure is one of the easiest to fly at Boeing Field. It begins over Blake Island and is usually a straightforward descent along to what amounts to an extended right base to remain below the Class Bravo shelves. The tower assigns either 14 right or 14 left, depending on traffic and your intended parking location. Since I park on the west side, tower usually tells me to expect runway 14 right. But stuff happens. On this day, the controllers had to fit me in behind another aircraft already on final, and they also needed to move an Airbus A320 that had been parked on the east side of the airport to the Bravo taxiway for its departure from runway 14 right. Had I made a normal landing and turned off at my usual exit, my Bonanza would have come nose to nose with the airliner, which needed to taxi north on Bravo. The savvy controller anticipated these conflicts, and well before I got low and slow on the approach, he changed the plan. He directed me to enter a right downwind to join the flow, and he also told me to land long and exit at Bravo 7, far down the runway. Flying low over the runway is a good opportunity to practice maintaining the center line and managing energy until it's time to touch down, leaving enough room for a smooth deceleration before exiting. And this sequence of events is another reminder that your setup for an arrival and landing may have to change, especially at a busy airport like Boeing Field. It's important to complete cockpit flows and checklists as early as possible so that you have time to develop and maintain situational awareness.